even in love, I know that there's a formula, a recipe of some sort, and I think I know what mine is for me, and that's pretty much the same thing Mama said. You start things how you want them to end. So, I know I'm not a beat around the bush type of person, so I place my ad for you. My king. Well, that's how I think of us in my head, you know, a king and a queen. And he knows her feelings without having to ask, eventually. And she knows his. It's not so much even a finish your sentence kind of thing. It's more of a mental telepathy thing. You know, words need not ever be spoken. I can just look into your eyes and see the answers to my question. So I place the ad, very direct and to the point. Metaphysics a must. Well, God first. You have to believe in God. I don't necessarily have desire to experience again liking an atheist. Not for the fact that I don't love a good challenge, but he wasn't able to just control himself. Okay, back to the topic. God comes first. And to me, I don't care what anybody says, your mom, my mom still comes second, and then me, and then, you know, other family and friends. Because, you know, now, I'm sure your mom is the same as my mom, up there in age, and they're like our children now, and they need to be taken care of. So if I get in an accident and your mom is in an accident, you better go to your mom first, or else I'm gonna kick your butt when you get home. So I place my ad very blunt, precise, slightly overbearing that I can be, I've been told, but it was clear, you know. If I ask you something, I expect an answer, not, oh, she wants to hear this. No. If I can't handle it, I won't ask. Trust me. So, place the ad. Got 98 responses. Excuse me. After reading 98 responses, it dwindled down to 5. I replied to those 5. That dwindled down to 3. So now there's 2. And it's not necessarily a race for anything, because, you know, sex is always on the way, way back burner. In my brain, I've got 8 burners. That's on the 9th, you know. Do you help the community? Do you love your mother? Because if you don't get along with your mother, no, that's you know, high up there on my list. I'm cool. Go ahead and step. Get along with your sisters and brothers, whether you like them or not. Do you like your life? Do you like your job? Do you have a happy heart and spirit? You know, do you help the community? Do you have a church? Do you go to church? Do you help the church, whatever church that is? Are you willing to help me in my business and help educate youngsters and the older ones, you know? That's so important. So important. You know, do you have your own meditation classes or prayer groups or whatever? Then, after all my whole list, and you know I have 2 pages of stuff, okay, now you can send me a picture. Yeah. Looks fade. You know, and you youngsters need to realize that, you know, quick. Looks fade. You know, when you're 17, she has to have this, she has to have that. When you're 47, as long as she's got a heartbeat, it's a good heart. That's what matters first and most, you know. Good morning. Good morning. And